Looking here again at the Dresden Codex, especially today at these fine little lines that the ancient scribe used to create these figures and glyphs. I should back up, the ancient scribe was Mayan, and it was probably made, scholars believe, around 1200 AD. And these priests would take the bark of a wild fig tree and peel off the outside bark and smash up the inside bark and make this paper. And here, look, here's a tame fig tree of my very own. So they figured out that this fig tree material would be great to paint on. And they made their own brushes that made very, very fine lines and told stories and tracked the movements of the stars and the planets, and then recorded that for themselves. Really, they didn't record it for us, but we are the ones reading it now. We don't understand a lot of it. We understand these are numbers, and these glyphs mean something, and these of course look like people. This looks like a lady, and this looks like somebody. Look here, here's an arm, here's a leg and a little foot, but up here where the head usually goes, it's kind of mysterious. I think it's a mask that represents something to them. I think this might be another female person. But here, just for contrast, here's an actual, they could actually draw people's faces. So these faces were contorted for some reason. Look, there's a little snake on that person's head. And this, I think, is also a mask. But looking at these painted lines just fascinates me, because we are used to having a thing that you could make a line. You just make a line. Look, easy. I want to draw a picture of a circle. I drew a picture of a circle. Not very well. But this, and if we don't like that, I just throw away this piece of paper and get another one. But they had to make their own paper. They had to make a paintbrush that would make very clear little lines that didn't have any kind of stray hairs anywhere. It must have been very magical.